Hello guys, so today I wanted to do an updated language tracker, language learning planner for you guys. I made one a couple of years ago, I think it was 2 years ago, and a lot of you liked it, and I thought I should do an updated one since it is 2020, and I did make this like 2 months ago, but I never got the time to upload it. But basically I made one for this year, and the languages are pretty much the same with couple of alterations. So first thing you need to do is find yourself a nice notebook or any like a bullet journal or a journal that you want to use to make this planner. And I chose to choose my agenda or it's not a bullet journal, I think it's agenda, that's how we call it. But basically I just flipped on the back side and made myself a little language tracker because this agenda had everything but didn't have anything for my languages, so I wanted to do one on the back. And the first thing I do is I make an outline on this small, like this notepad, whatever it is. And I just make a little outline of what I want to put in my language planner. And I do my languages, the level of languages I know, my goals. So I cannot tell you what to put in your language planner simply because everybody's different and I don't know what languages are you learning and what language you're trying to perfect. So whatever you are trying to do, whatever language you're trying to excel in, just put that in your outline and then transfer it into your language planner. So here I'm making a little title and I'm writing just the language planner, and I'm doing this in multiple colors simply because I really like multiple colors. I like it to be very colorful and nice. So that's all that I'm doing, basically just writing a title. Alright, so this language planner is pretty similar with the one that I have on my channel. Basically, this is my third language planner, so I've been making them for 3 years today. And they're all pretty much the same. They're on the same principle, just with a little alterations. And in this language planner for 2020, I have German, Japanese, Arabic, English, Spanish, and Russian. And I just wrote down all the languages I'm trying kind of to learn, but I'm not learning all of that, of course, because that would be like absurd. English I already know, Spanish and Russian I already kind of know. German is something that I'm not gonna like sit down and study, just trying to actively learn German. And Japanese and Arabic are the only two that I'm just going to sit down and study actually for. So the important thing is not to like overwhelm yourself with the languages that you're trying to learn, because sometimes it can get pretty exhausting and time consuming, and considering you probably are a student or probably just working, it's not that easy as people make it seem. So just take your time and decide on which language you want to really work on. I also have a method which is pretty useful to me, in which I decide which languages I'm going to active learn and which language I'm going to passive learn. And it's it's a very good method, and if you wanted I could share it with you. I'm probably going to share it with you because I really like it. But that's another topic. Next thing I'm going to do is write down goals, and these are not anything specifically goals for a month or a year. It's just basic overall goals for an entire year. So I really want to take my English proficiency test, and that will cost me around 200 euros. And then I want to go as an au pair in Spain, but considering the coronavirus, that's probably not going to happen. But I do want to do that, and maybe some other things. For example, travel to Austria for like 2 weeks or 3, so I can like perfect my German. And that is not even going to happen probably. So all my goals are basically cancelled for this year, but still I have a lot of free time because classes are also canceled, so I can focus myself on studying languages that I want to really learn this year. So next to the languages, I'm writing down, actually drawing little flags. I think this is very cute and just gives a little pop of color to the page and just draws your attention. And on the next page, I'm going to write down 2020 goals, and for every language that I want to learn. So not every language is the same. And yeah, I'm just going to write down goals for each specific language. On the bottom, I always like to add future languages. I don't know why I always add this, because I'm not going to finish all of these languages by the end of the year, of course. But I'm much better at them, so I'll probably just take down English. I don't even know why I put English there, but like whatever. I'll probably just take down English, Spanish, and German, and just put in new languages. And the languages I want to learn next are basically Turkish and French. So yeah, hopefully that will happen by the end of the year. On the next page, I decided to do a little section for February and just, write down what I really want to accomplish in February to language-wise. But I don't really use this page, and I didn't really use this page. So I don't know why I added it again when I don't ever use it. So basically, I would just suggest that you throw that page out and just go to the language tracker, because those are the ones that I actually use, and this page is just there for, I don't even know why it's there. Okay, the main thing that I need, and the one thing that I use all the time to track how much I've worked on a certain language, is language tracker. And how you make this is you basically draw like little calendars, and you write your numbers in it from 1 to 30. I don't usually write down like the month and the number of the day, or like the day of the weeks. I just like to keep it pretty plain and simple. And what I do is, if I'd learn like Japanese today, I'd color that column. I would color that section pink, for example. And then if I learn German, I'd color it, I don't know, blue. And I have like a little index on the next page, you'll see it, and which color is which language. So it kind of helps me track if I need to work on my German more, if I need to work on my Arabic more, if I need to work on my Spanish more, so like stuff like that. And it's really useful. It's very, very useful. So this is basically the one thing. If you want to take something from this language planner, take this. This is my favorite thing.
I guess you're back. Are you gonna tell me where you went? All the messages I sent with no reply. It's like that. You're just gonna walk into my room. I hate how you assume I'll take the pleasure and the pain, the sorrows in your brain, 'cause I know you're on the run. I'll take the pleasure and the pain, your secrets to my grave, 'cause you are the only one. 'Cause you are the only one. Only one. 'Cause you are the only one.
And here is the like a little index, and it says just which color is which language, so it's easier for you to manage your way through the language tracker. And that's basically how you make a language planner. So I hope you guys liked it and found it useful. Hopefully it can help you in your language learning. So thank you so much for watching. I love you, and bye. What?